The old class schedule was created decades ago, and there have been a bunch of changes to the curriculum and the way the classes are scheduled and the periods for which they're scheduled. Now there are many more 4-hour courses that meet 2 hours per week. But the old schedule just didn't make sense anymore. There were too many class meeting modules that overlapped with each other, which made it hard to schedule classrooms so that there was enough meeting spaces for classes, and made it difficult for students to get classes because a lot of classes overlapped with other classes by only 20 minutes, for example.
Based on the Campus Quality Survey in the spring of 2012, about 25% of students claim that there are some problems on the convenience and availability of classes. School try to ensure that students can register 4 meaningful classes each semester at HSU. So they started to make new class schedule from this September.
The message we got was we have to try to find ways to give students more choices across a broader distance of days and times.
Were we concerned that students need some time to eat lunch? No, that wasn't a really big concern. There were concerns about yes, that having a break in the middle of the day somehow would be nice, or that trying to figure out how students' work schedules work so that we could schedule classes around that.
We have simplified the rules and narrowed down the number of starting choices so that classes mostly start on the hour, where if you looked before we had, and I want to say somewhere over 60 different possible choices you could make in terms of where you wanted to schedule a class. They're much less now. We have 7 zones, and I think there's 5 different combinations of days that you can put together. So that's the big difference. The other thing is, in the old system, we actually had a bunch of rules about when things could be scheduled and what percentages had to be where, but we really didn't enforce them very well. And so we found that most of our schedule was packed within a particular time, like from 10 o'clock to 2 or 3.
And I personally am happy for these changes because these are difficulties that I've had in registering for classes with different classes I need overlapping or happening at the same time and whatnot.
The new class schedule will take effect in this August. Hope that it will work very well. Reporting for Lumberjack, I'm Yang Yang.